Welcome back to One Comic Book a Day, where we're covering Adventure Comics 178, The Boy in the Lead Mask, a man in the Iron Mask reference. Not a good reference, but a reference. This is a story that has a pretty good concept that once again is failed by both the art and the storytelling. They give Superboy an interesting challenge, but then they forgot to actually make the challenge remotely challenging. And I definitely throw this at the storytelling, and art is part of the storytelling, but I don't talk about the art a lot because I'm not an artist. Mostly, I just think of how well the story is being conveyed, and it's being conveyed okay. But the thing about Superboy comics is they need to actually show him depicting him using his powers, specifically in ways that make it a little more exciting to read. And here, as I was looking for images of him doing something with specifically the challenge in place, it was mostly just him standing around and talking. Even if he was using his powers, that was more or less implied or off panel. They forgot to make him do anything interesting. And that's really the disappointing part. And that's why these comics are usually kind of a massive letdown, because they're lackluster. Even when the art is good or looks good, they've not been particularly good at making the story exciting. So here, Superboy is given an interesting challenge. Some criminals get involved with the school. They realize that a kid at Smallville High is probably Superboy. Now, some criminals have realized this before, but it's not a huge thing that's happened. I can only remember the criminals rushing there to see who was missing that day in school. So they come up with this experiment that involves psychic abilities, where every kid in class gets a lead helmet over their heads. They kind of look like the design of the Red Hood, specifically like Joker before he becomes the Joker and, say, the Killing Joke. This sort of round, oval, almost bullet-shaped helmet. Not as big as that one. And of course, because he won't shut up about his weaknesses, so everybody knows about them, they know he can't see through them. So it's about Clark having to get out of the classroom without being noticed and use his powers while a lead helmet is over his head, which should make things harder for him because he won't be able to see. And it is mentioned he's using his super hearing, or what used to be called his sensitive hearing, and his sense of like smell and touch. And it doesn't seem to actually throw him off at all. Like, he's flying around perfectly normal. There isn't anything added to seem like it's harder in any way. And that's the problem. If it's supposedly more of a challenge, actually show it being more of a challenge. I don't see him acting any way abnormally, nor are we really seeing him save or stop the things that are going on in the action sequences with the helmet on. Like I said earlier, it's implied. I got like one image of him like swinging and slamming into something with the lead helmet on. Not even slamming it with the lead helmet, just his body. So it's not much of an actual challenge. It doesn't hamper him at all. So, like, what is the point of this? And they do try to make it harder for him to leave the class. And even then, it's just like a few panels of him going, oh, I'll do this. Like, show him work for it. Show your work. Like a math test. Show your work. Don't just get the answer. Show me how we got there, because that is a little more involved. It shows a little more of the thought process. And it is interesting to see him do. It gets it across that something is difficult. Or else we just get something where it's just a cakewalk, and why even bother? Because, well, it's so easy for him. I could go into more details about what each thing is, but it doesn't really matter. It's all basically the same idea. And even when they give him a harder way to get out of the class, he does it so quickly that it causes no problems for him. We got to actually make things backfire or create some sort of challenge. We have to create some sort of difficulty for him, or we just have fun with the story. Neither happen here. Okay, that is it from Adventure Comics 178, The Boy in the Lead Mask or Helmet. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, hit the bell icon to get notifications when a new video goes up. I do this Monday through Friday, but Fridays is Bat Friday. We cover Batman story, neither Detective Comics or Batman. Until next time, let's ponder the question, whatever did happen to the boy of tomorrow. And yes, I've been gone for a while. I've been kind of busy. Things keep coming up. I had to go drop my dog off today as well. So yeah, it's been busy. Okay, have a great day.